Good morning, good morning. You would think by now I'd have Streamlabs figured out. I'm trying to get it figured out. Hey, how are you? Uh, Josie Sanders Journeys. Ah, Mr. Fish, how are you? Doing alright this morning? Tell you what, talk about a awesome praise and worship this morning. Really awesome. You ever get up and uh, have your one-on-one time with God, and it's much stronger and much more spirit filled than what you're used to. Yeah, I had one of those this morning. That was awesome. Awesome. Anyway, so what's everybody up to? Hey, we got the parts in for the racing Sea-Doo, so it looks like that's probably what I'm going to work on today. So, I guess this weekend we'll probably get some video of us testing out the Sea-Doo, I hope. As long as we have no problems putting the parts together. Which I shouldn't. I've already put it together about 3 times. Until we realize what what was wrong with it. So, Mr. Rodney Boyd, how are you? Yeah, hopefully Rodney gets to come down. I'm gonna go camping this weekend, and hopefully Rodney will come down and hang out. Maybe sit back and drink a beer with me or something. I don't know. We'll hang out and do something. I was just actually kind of curious to see what everybody else was up to today. I know I probably don't have very good service, do I? It's that, make sure that thing's plugged in. It's that little internet thing. I think it's Streamlabs, actually, because I have perfect service. But I don't know. Anyway, let's see. There's a few things I had planned on talking about, and I don't know. I just got back from a 3-day trip at Big Bear. Oh, hold on a second. He locked you out?
I told him it's all right, Tommy's inside.
Wait a minute, did they leave?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, when you get a chance, yeah, you gotta go out there when you're done.
Oh.
And look at that now.
Oh, okay. Cool deal. Richard locked himself out. Or, well, Brian locked the door when he left, and Richard ended up locked out. Let's see. Getting around, getting started. Packing up for the weekend. Are you going camping too? Are you camping here on Upala Lake with me? That'd be awesome. Yeah, I was actually in that. Yeah, you were all into that conversation, weren't you? I was in that chat for a little bit, and then I was like, "Yep, nope, he went too far. I had to go." No, bad. I know we probably shouldn't laugh at it, but garage door, the whole 9 yards, the whole side of the building up, and you know, I don't know where he's at. Robert. Uh, the other part of the floor the other way, and now I've got. I was thinking of the tiles that are all on that wet glue. If I pull them up, scrape off the excess, and then let it let the glue dry and turn clear. Um, I know it's going to be a lot of craziness trying to do it that way, but I'm thinking that might actually um, we might actually wait. Yeah, I know I'm buffering. Just missed that video. Mike. Phone. You on my Facebook? Because I can do Facebook messenger calls. Get the $90 to pay my phone bill. Hopefully they haven't. I'm supposed to be. Hopefully it works out that way. Y'all pray I can get it turned on. Because if I can get my phone turned on, I can go back. I don't have Facebook. No apps. So, let's see. Change in a national park. He is as far as I know. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, that's a. I don't know. You'd have to. Headlines on. Call from a friend's phone or home phone. You know, Ray is in the house. How can you help? Send money. No, I'm not asking. Yeah, I think we got I think we got the phone bill, but if not, I'm gonna have trouble trying to pay a Metro PCS bill here. There's or I have friends that do, so talk and text, and I'm game. And I only need to would do a better. Yeah, I don't get it. I've got purpose, but let's see, 45. Um, spread the or share the. Only reason why I'm wanting over 1,000 is because of the that this thing will not scroll by itself. The one and only Cadillac Sam. Anytime you're begging for money. My about page, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna have enough to go and do it tomorrow. So the one and only. Just curious. I gotta put some money on. I've got. My room's a mess. Hit the wrong button. And then I gotta work on the Sea-Doo. That's gonna be fun. Links. You know you have to put the PayPal. Me, Thomas. Are you sure that's my PayPal? His name's spelled ELS PayPal. Some see don't, some see do. Is that kind of like where the, so let them have eyes to see and ears to hear? Title it, the link won't let me. Yes, I'll worry about the time. Yep, I got all that. And still annoyed for a. Hey, it's missing a nut. Oh, there it is. Oh. That is a Solenoid Sea-Doo. It's a 80s model solenoid port. That's what I get to put on today. And sweet. Awesome. Get to every weekend so far. Noodles, what are you doing? You're knocking over my tripod. Mr. Noodles. Say hi. You want to say hi? You're going to come in here and disrupt the whole live stream. You might explain to Rodney there how you do that, because stop. Leave the tripod alone. You're being a pain in the butt. You know that? Why didn't you just stay up here and let me pet you? Anyway. I haven't said anyway probably about 10 times. You know, if anybody ever actually sat down and watched the videos and recorded every time anyway, it'd be a pretty funny outtake video. That and Any Which Way, and what was the other one? I don't know. I got a couple of those weird Mr. Noodles. Yep, that's his name. I don't know why they call him Mr. Noodles. But anyway, yeah, we'll go out this weekend and I'm gonna try to get some recording. I'll take Richard up there. He hasn't. Stop! Hey, Noodle, stop! He's gonna end up knocking the phone over. Watch. But Richard doesn't go with us on the weekends because he's a little intimidated about the idea of getting on a Sea-Doo. So he had this weekend because we're all going camping. and if so, I'm gonna get him to record some of it. Maybe you'll actually get to see me dump it or something. I know last weekend I I cut it too sharp, and yeah, that was that was funny. Yep, Sea-Doo went one way and I went the other way, and I skipped across the waterway. But I know I hit the water twice before I went in. Nose is running like crazy. Allergies. But yeah, that was funny. That would have been awesome to get um, on video. Isn't that the name of the guy on Sesame Street? I don't know. Cats don't listen. Nope, they never do. They're hard-headed. Look, I'm going to show you what he's doing right now. Watch this. He's laying under the tripod. He's got his... See? Isn't that cool? He comes in here and does that all the time. He just... I don't know. He's just wanting attention. Usually I get there and rub his belly with my foot. I think that's what he's waiting on. Oh, yeah. A drone would be nice. I need to get one, but I wonder, do they make drones that are waterproof just in case it to fly the drone out there and just kind of fly it over top of us while we're running the Sea-Doos. That would be really cool. I don't know. I need to get some of that stuff. I also need to get. I need to get me a GoPro. That's what I need to do. I need to get me a GoPro and just put one on. Have one that, I don't know. Figure out some kind of mount that doesn't mount up. It just kind of sticks or something like that. I need to get a mount like that because half the time we're on customers' Sea-Doos, so we can't actually mount any kind of mounts on there. But they got the suction cup ones. That's what I ought to do. I ought to look into finding me one of those. We're going to try to get the bike done this week. We're going to try to get the motorcycle done this week. That's up at the shop, and if we can get it done, then I'm going to start riding it, and then I'm going to get my car in there, and they're going to switch the motors for me. Switched some stuff up, and we're going to do it a different way, and the deal ended up being in a way to where I don't have to do the mechanic work to put my motor into the other car. Chances of it being done right. So that'll be underway. Impersonating Sammy. Anyway, I have a drone. They want to donate. I need a GoPro for fishing. Yes. I don't know. I haven't done very much fishing though, but what? Really? Somebody tied a GoPro to a fish and let it go? Well, there went the GoPro. How are they ever going to get the video? It doesn't sound like a good idea at all. So, tell me. What's up, buddy? I'm the real caddy daddy. Find out where the $4 lures are hiding at, but you're gonna sacrifice a what are they, like $40-50 GoPro to find out where a $4 lure is? Because once that catfish takes off, you gotta catch that fish, that particular one, to ever get that GoPro back. Oh wow, that I don't know. It just I hadn't seen the video, but that just doesn't sound right to me. What? Oh, dude, sorry. Are you on? Okay, not lure. Anton's troll account. Okay, equals big fish. Yeah, I got it that time. That was a chance they took. Have I said I really just do not like Streamlabs? I need to change the channel name. I don't live in a treehouse. You know what? Actually, I was actually going to um, I was going to release all of the videos, all the past videos that I have taken down. I was going to put all of the past videos up and then make a final video on this channel, and then I was going to go and make another channel, and then I got thinking about it. It's like, I'm so close to 1,000 now, I don't need to do that and do away with this channel. This channel has done so good that okay, well, obviously, I think we got somebody that is in multiple accounts here. Not unless y'all just have a hey, you two, and don't start badgering at each other. Weirdos. Only on Tuesday. Y'all are not right. No, you're alright. That was kind of funny, though. Only on Tuesdays. Riley DIP sitting down. Yeah, only if there's a poop coming afterwards. Yeah, no, we're not talking about peeing sitting down and stuff. No, not gonna happen. Y'all can't get me started on that. That's not happening. Anyway, I'm kind of excited. I can't wait to get out. Hey, do y'all want me to do a live stream when I go to work on the Sea-Doo? I don't know. We could. I usually use the time that I'm working on things to pray, meditate, and things like that. But we could probably do a live stream and we can just chit chat about God, about I don't know, life and whatever, just something. Find something to talk about, I'm sure. I can always find something to talk about. Unless I'm stoned. Then I can't pick. That's funny how them starters go in them jet skis, huh? They've got their own seal rings, and it just it's kind of like a flywheel on a car, and that's what seals it because it's down there towards the bottom of the motor, which it has to be able to, because water gets in the bottom of the boat, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't need bilge pumps and all of that. So, that's a repabbed one. That's got to be a repabbed one. That's funny, the holes are two different sizes. I don't know if y'all can tell. No, they look both the same. No, you can tell. You can tell. This one's smaller than this one. Huh. They work. The bolts are different that I put in it anyway, because whoever tore it all down, I didn't, oh, I keep forgetting to scroll up. I thought nobody was talking. Oh. Why would you wish your name was Tommy? You don't like your name? Brian, that's my boss's name. Seeing it go. P, standing up. P, way further than us guys could. Very impressive. You know, that reminds me. It was a joke I was told a long time ago. This husband and wife are very competitive people. And, you know, they would have contests all the time. And they had a contest with, I guess the wife was a little sore because she lost, and the next day she come up with this brilliant plan. And when her husband come home, she said, "I'm going to challenge you to a peeing contest." She dropped the balcony stand and goes to pee, and pees about, I don't know, about 2 or 3 foot out. And her husband looks and says, "Well, that's impressive, but yeah, you're not going to win this one." So he gets over there by the balcony and gets ready to pee, and about the time he gets ready to pee, his wife said, wait a minute, no hands." So, needless to say, you know who won and how that worked. So, put some Vaseline on the O-rings. Yeah. I've got I've got a one of the little canister of the 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 canister that your weed comes in from a dispensary. I got one of those, and I've got bearing grease that's in there. And that's what I use for that. That's what's in my toolbox. My name was Tommy. I'll go around saying, my name was Tommy. Oh man, that is so sad. That must have been heartbreaking. You know, I was talking to y'all about the shooting down the road, and I went up to the dollar store yesterday, and I ran into one of the family members of the kid that the highway patrol shot in the car down there that they opened fire on. And I talked to her, and just to see the pain in their eyes, and knowing in my head I seen the troopers when they come out and was talking to the investigator, laughing and cutting up after killing that kid. And just to sit there and listen to this woman talk about that kid, oh, it was very upsetting. I just, I couldn't help but think, man, somebody needs to go down there and tell that state trooper, or those 3 state troopers, before you go laughing and cutting up, you need to go and talk to some of the family. You need to go and see the pain and the hurt that is in their eyes. You need to go and do that, because there is no way I could have. There's no way I could have opened fire on somebody and then walked away from there like, oh well, that's it. It's painful, and to look at the hurt in people's eyes when they have to deal with death, it is a very, very hard thing to do. That's why I hope I'm never asked to do a funeral, because I don't know how in the world I would be able to keep it together to do that. But I also spoke with another friend of mine that his wife had lost her grandpa, and I was telling him about, about my mom and my inner feelings, things that I haven't put out there, it's I don't talk about, it's such a difficult thing to deal with. And honestly, the only comfort that I have found is knowing that one day we will be reunited with those that we love. Those our loved ones and our family will be reunited with them one day. And that's the only comfort that I've found is knowing that. So I understand that, and it's difficult. It's really hard. Blocked out 1.5 years. So now I go to doctors and other people about it. Well, I have to tell you my personal opinion and my personal advice. True comforter. That was what I was explaining to my buddy that I was talking to. When life was getting tough, and when life was trying to knock us down, it was always Mom that we ran to. And she would, when we didn't have anything, she was there to provide for us. When we were sick, she was there to make us feel better, and she was quite literally my spiritual backbone for years and years and years. And it was with her death that I realized that Jesus Christ is our comforter and is our provider, and it's through him and know that because of his grace and because of what he done for us, we will be reunited with the ones that we love. I'm sorry, I was dealing with that this morning, and you mentioned that and brought back everything I was talking about this morning. It's part of my praise and worship this morning. Yeah, we never do understand why things happen, but they happen. Spiritless. Being a spiritless and spiritualist and doing angel reading and spiritual energy working has helped me out. I couldn't run to my mom even if I was dying. I proved it. I almost died 3 years ago. Well, tell me we both have in common that we're effed up, but still confess Jesus. We get him. Only we are saved. Yes. It is by His grace. Sorry, that just worked up a lot of memories. Oh, man. Anyway. Yeah, no matter how messed up things get, we have to confess Jesus. And we have to show what He is doing in our lives. That is what shining our light is all about, or letting the light that is within us shine. You know, and it's merely by His grace that we are able to understand. Look out there like this. Everybody knows that. We have literally brought His word to all the places of this world. But you know, not everybody is brought to Christ. What in the world did I do? Excuse me. What did I do to deserve to be shown His love? What did I do to deserve that? There's so many people that walk around this world and don't know anything about the Creator. They know absolutely nothing about Him. They know nothing more than what man has taught them. They know, or they think they know, all different types of ideas of how this world began and
how we are all here, and they haven't, and it's just that they haven't been brought in and shown the light. So you get to a point where you have to ask yourself, what did I do to deserve the salvation that I have within me? And like you said, we're messed up people. We do some messed up things, and the Bible is quite literal when it says that we all sin and fall short of the glory of God. But it's by faith that by grace we are saved. It's okay that we mess up every now and then, as long as we're trying. It's okay that we're not perfect, because we were perfect enough for Him. It's okay that things get us down from time to time, because He's there to pick us up. Does Jesus people, and that is how the church has misinterpreted a lot of that, and I even misinterpreted that quite a few times, because there's a few words before that people miss. It's the love of money. And the reason why he said that is because he said that and serve another. So you can't serve God and serve money, or mammon, is how the Bible says it. It's not that we use money for currency. He even used examples. Oh man, come on now. Oh, he even used examples. He told his disciples there or told them there to bring him a penny, and they brought him a penny, and he said, "Whose face is on here?" And he said, "Well, render unto Caesar's what is Caesar's." And I had a lot of trouble with that one too. But I believe that what he meant was, money has a face of a government official on it. Presidents. So using the money to, get the things that we need and everything else is fine. But when you become greedy, and it's a matter of you live your life to gather up as much money as you can and to get as much money as you can so you can have as much things as you can, and the whole time you don't focus on God and you don't give your spirit. The spirit is what we were made in His image. Because God is a spirit, right? So, anyway, we're going to end up having church here in a minute. Use money to pay your bills so you can spread the word of God. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Yes, he was yes, basically same thing I was saying. Just you said it in a different way. Is paying your phone bill being greedy? No, it's something that you use. It's not a matter of being greedy if you're not losing focus on God. And see, that's what I was saying is if you've looked back at the past videos and you've seen the growth, you would understand. You know, there's a lot of things that God was working on me with. He would tell me one thing, and then I would take it literally, and I would go all the way to one side on that, you know, and be on fire for that, and then He would show me later on. No, it wasn't quite that. You know, you're getting it, but He is a living God. The authority think they got the right to kill a minority, right? Growth, yes. My great granddaddy was illegal here for 20 years. See, I don't get that. How can you be illegal? Because man says that you can't cross an imaginary fence? Well, Trump's making it more. I think all of the negativity and everything that came from comes from all of that. I mean, why does everybody, or why does the government think that they can put up walls and boundaries everywhere and say that this one's not allowed here and that one's not allowed there unless it's okayed with them? You know, I don't know. You're getting me on some weird topics today. Or not weird topics, but some very deep topics. Yes, he is showing me multiple things all the time. Thanks, fish. I miss. Okay. Hey, there's Evan. How are you doing? I just now noticed the name. Hey, Nikki, how are you? I've even read your comment and didn't even realize it was you. Did you graduate 12th grade? Yes. Why? What are you trying to get at here? Are you talking to someone else or? Yeah. Yeah, I know. And it's bad. It's becoming a world of a lot of godless people, which tells me that God's going to come back and strike fear into the heart of men. You're pissed my phone is off? Yeah, I haven't had the money because I do remodeling here for my rent, and I'm on a big project right now. I go up there and do mechanic work when I can, and I'm not a mechanic, so it takes me forever to get anything done. I'm in the process of trying to find a side job. We're supposed to be building a food taxi, and that is the it's a concept that I've done before, and I made a lot of money doing it. And now that's why we're transferring the motor over to another car, and we're getting it straightened out and everything, because I'm fixing to get get the food taxi started. When I do that, then I'll be able to straighten everything out. Well, that's not very nice of you. I may have a shallow brain, but at least my heart and mind stays focused on the right things, which is God, um and I try every single day not to be judgmental and mean towards other people. I try to do nothing but show love. So I may be not the smartest or sharpest tool in the shed, but hey, at least I'm a tool. Is the world going to end soon, Tommy? No one knows that. Even the Bible says no one knows the time nor the day nor the hour that the Lord will come back. But I would think, considering everything that I've read about that has happened in the past, I would think that it's just a matter of time before he comes to reclaim what is his and destroy what is not. We need more national security. Anyone who doesn't like Indo. Evan, can I call you live? This will be the same story 4 weeks from now. What? Robert, I'm not sure what you were talking about. I am lost. You are a tool. Well, thank you. I crack you up. I crack myself up. Okay, Doug, what in that? It's when he comes, give him your number. I'm pretty sure he's got your number, buddy. Oh, you're found. Find the real you. You are close now. Oh yeah, I'm so unbelievably close. I'm actually everything that you're taught. Then you realize that the whole path that you were taking in learning your lesson and learning what it is that God was trying to show you and learning the inner peace, the whole way you not only inadvertently judge everyone around you harshly, but you end up judging yourself harshly. It was up there was for one man's walk with God. That way you can watch all the times I failed and all the times I misunderstood something or I screwed up or you know I slid backwards or and I said and took all the videos down, and now I kind of feel bad that I did that because I've been sitting back and actually watching all the old videos, and yeah, they bring back a lot of cool memories. But one thing they showed me is that it was literally what I said it was. It was literally one man's walk with God. And it was very unusual, yet, how do I put it? a very blessed journey, because if it wasn't for everything that happened in the journey, I wouldn't be who I am now. And it has done nothing more than grow my love for God, and has grown my love for His compassion for a wretched sinner like myself. You know. Let's see. Oh, Robin, only believe in yourself, because without yourself, you're nothing. Yes, definitely. But that message was for you. You said you were lost, but you're not. I was once lost, but I've been found. Oh, that's what I'm doing, Ron. Did you catch something from that? Did you have an enlightening moment? You know, honestly, it's all about the relationship with God. It's all about each individual person's relationship with God, and and how you put God in your life. If you put God before everything, then everything works out. Everything in your life seems to work out when you put God before every single thing here on earth. The reason is, I think, is because like they said, you keep you separate your spirit from your sinful flesh. The separation of spirit and flesh is vital to your growth with God. Understanding that your growth with God and your love for God has to be completely in spiritual form in order to be able to subdue the sinful flesh, so that the flesh will then serve God. The battle is first in spirit. And see, I was doing the same thing. I was trying to worry about the flesh. I'm worried about what I'm doing, and I'm worried about what I'm, what this sinful flesh, what this body is doing, and not worried about where my spirit was. And kind of the same way a church does. One of the reasons why I don't really like church, and I didn't realize I was doing it to myself. When you go into a church, the first thing is that people come around and they start judging you for the way you look, for the way you're dressed. Whether you have piercings, or whether you have tattoos, or whether you have a shirt without sleeves, or whether you're wearing shorts, or whether you're wearing a skirt, or whatever the thing is. The church will judge you for that, and then they try to clean you up, make you look like a Christian, before they worry about your soul. And your soul is what goes to heaven, not your body. Your body sits here and it just goes back to dirt, in which it came from. Everything goes back to where it came from. Your body goes back to dirt. That's what it was made of. Your soul goes back to God. That's who made it. God made all things, but you understand what I'm saying. But a church will try to focus on your appearance to make you look like a Christian. Some churches will go as far as, oh, you gotta wear your Sunday best all the time. Make sure your tie is sucked up really tight, and trying to clean up the outward man. instead of worrying about the inward man. And it is the man within that shines his light, and it is reflected on the man that is outward. You get what I'm saying? And that took a long time to get to understand. We're here to help you. Where's Selena? Me and Selena split up. She is living with her brother in Krebs. Is God when bad things happen. It explains all of that. Couldn't have said it better myself. But what about that book? That sounds interesting, actually. Just interested in understanding another person's perspective on things like that. You know. Okay. And God is for those people that don't believe in themselves and need something to believe in. Oh no. No. God is not just for somebody that needs something to believe in. No, not at all. That statement is most definitely false, I believe. The bearing to be isn't righteousness. You're right. That is. You shouldn't have to work at showing your light, at showing that you believe. You shouldn't have to work at that. If your soul and if your spirit is focused on God all the time, and your spirit is enlightened, and your spirit is full, is whole, the light that shines out of you will already project what it is you're trying to make people see. You just have to let God's light shine through you. And the only way to do that is to focus on God and, just keep God in your heart and in your spirit, in your soul. Yeah, what she said, what the church attendance started accepting homosexual pastors. I said I am out and rebuked the church. It is an abomination unto God. And 12 verses in the Bible, First Corinthians. I'm actually studying in First Corinthians. You have to edify them. If you don't edify them when you rebuke them, if you don't, that one's hard to explain. And I don't really know exactly how to explain that one. I'm gonna have to, yeah. Now, Robert, y'all are doing the e-begging. Now, I don't do any e-begging. I don't ask for any money. And now, y'all are doing it for me. I don't... Lord have mercy.
What is that you posted, Rodney? I can't. Let's see. What's for lunch? It's all I'm worried about. Hi, Tommy. What's for lunch? I don't know. You know what? I think I'm. I'm gonna go somewhere and get some lunch. I won't. That's a good question. You got a Sonic down the road. I haven't had Sonic in a while. I wish they had a Burger King here. Hey, I tell you what. Look, we got 16 people in here, but I know I'll get at least I see if see if this works. Not really a letter, just email the who would you do that to? Maybe the mayor or something of McAlester, Oklahoma. And if he starts getting emails from people from all over the United States, actually all over the world, because there's people in other countries that watch this, if he starts getting emails from everybody saying you should have never taken the Burger King out of McAlester, Oklahoma, you need to let them put a Burger King back in. And let's see if they put a Burger King in. I think it'd be cool. What do you think? Y'all think that might be a cool idea? I wonder how many people will do it. Stay on point. Edifying. Stay on. Nikki, you know me. I'm gonna get talking about something else and get sidetracked. Oops. No. Jeez. I almost blocked you, Nikki. On accident. I was trying to scroll up and then come up. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's see what you're talking about. Romans 24 and 25. Romans what? 24. You're talking about chapter 24? That many chapters? No. Okay. So, you gotta be talking about 1, 24 and 25? Okay. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanliness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie, and to worship and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. Okay. I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Where's my apple burgers? You should look into. I should look into franchise in that case. I don't know. Looking for a job at Burger King, that's what I'm thinking. No, I'm not looking for a job at Burger King. No, I want to see a Burger King come in here. Burger King's my favorite. The rodeo burgers are my absolute favorite. They're, for those of you that don't know, they're the little burgers with, they put, you get them with just a barbecue sauce and onion, cheese, barbecue sauce and onion rings, but I get a little bit of mayonnaise put on mine also, and it's It's quite a unique mixture. It's awesome burger. The exact verse, it actually speaks about men with men and women with women being an abomination. Yes, it does. And then it also says that he gives them up to a reprobate mind to do those things which are inconvenient. Oh, I understand that completely. Chapters 24 and 25 in Romans, somewhere there. Now, verse 24 and 25. I just read it. It's not chapter. There's only, let's see, I think, 13 chapters? Something like that. Let's see. Oh, no. 16 chapters. Alright, guys. Just as the conversation is getting really cool, Burger King tacos suck. I haven't had one yet. Sorry to say this, but my phone is at 5%. So we're going to have to shut down the live stream. I will come back and do another live stream later on. We make the choice to be sinners or follow God. Yes, we all make our own choices on that. You're definitely right. But you don't find the exit spot. Yes, I did. I read it. 24 and 20. Their own hearts and to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. Anyway, I love you guys. Y'all have a very blessed day. Okay. Alright. Anyway, love you guys. Y'all have a very blessed day. Soul and heart focused on God at all times. You'll be okay in this life. Love you guys. God bless.